Hey there everyone, Harley Davidson Racing with a how-to video on how to replace the seals, the fork seals on my 883 Sportster that's converted to a Hammer 1250. But I'm going to try to do a detailed rundown on this job for you and patch some videos together. So hang with me here. Hello again, Harley Davidson Racing. Progressing on the seal replacement on my 883 Cafe Sportster. But I just thought I'd show you underneath my Memphis fairing. I have the Memphis fairing mounts that hook onto the tubes. And also I have custom LED blinkers with custom mounts that go around the tubes that have to be removed on both sides. I had to remove this mount off the Memphis Shades fairing. It's the fairing mount, the quick release mount, because I ran the cables through the mount, so I'm leaving that on. And I also have a front end stabilizer that's going to have to come off. It's a Harley. Oh, no, this is not a Harley one. It's a Chinese one that I bought off from eBay. It works well. Gives me some stability. Before I take the wheel off and drop the tube. So, just going to try to patch these videos together. It's a warm July summer day here in my garage. Hey there, patching in again with this front fork tube seal replacement job on this 98 Harley Davidson Sportster XL. The kit I have is a James kit, and it says it's for a 1988 to present. Well, it's for the 39 millimeter tubes, front end tubes, which I'm not sure about what year they went to 41, or if they did on the Sportster. I know they did on the Super Glides. But anyways, for the 39 millimeter. And I got the Memphis Shades mounts off and the turn signals. I also have the bike jacked up with a Craftsman hydraulic jack. These Sportsters are kind of hard to jack up, but if you get it just right with this jack, I got it pretty solid. But I also put a strap on it because I've had 5 or 6 of them fall off from that jack. Just kabam. So this is what a normal Sportster is going to look like. This is just really the starting of the job. It wasn't customized like mine was here. So I'm going to jack it up, take the front wheel and fender off from it, and then I'll come back to you again because it's starting to get more specific at that point. So, all right. Hey there, back again, and I got the front wheel, the caliper off from the lower legs. So now I'm going to attempt one of the most difficult jobs with a 6 millimeter hex socket, long. You have to have a long one. You have to go up in the bottom of the lower legs and loosen a connecting bolt nut that's in there. Hopefully I'm going to be able to do it here with my smaller DeWalt 20 bolt. We'll see. Sometimes they're difficult to get started. We'll see what happens. Okay, here we go. What do you know? Came right out. And fluid should have been leaking out of there, and there isn't any. I had a bad leak in that, I think in both of them. We'll try the right hand one now and see what happens. There's a drip of fluid out of there. That one came easily too, so. And there's a little more fluid coming out of that one. That's what the nut looks like with the brass O-ring. Oh, I don't have the bolt all the way out. There it is. Oh. That's a bad one. Black dirty oil all over my garage floor. I usually use maybe 10 or 15 weight. I like a little heavier weight. I also put spacers in my springs on the top to give the front end a little more support on these sport bikes. I like it to be a little stiffer. So, all right. Well, we got that part done. We got it out. Now it's time for me to drop the to take the nuts off the top and loosen the clinch bolts on the triple tree. Popped out, and it looks like I don't have any spacers in this one, so it's not as bad as it is if I customize with heavier. This bike, I changed it over from a 883 to a 1250. It goes good. It's probably got 90 horse. It ran high 11s in the quarter, I think like 116 miles an hour, but so it's a decent street bike, but I probably didn't really find the need to put the spacers in there, being that I have a bar, a stabilizer brace that goes above the fender, and I have a hydraulic stabilizer that I added. Give me some stability in the front end, but there we go. Did have a washer in there on this side for some reason or another. The other side didn't have a washer in it. I'll put a washer in when I go to replace it. Oh no, there's the washer. All right, now I need to get a torque head. Okay, back with a torque head to loosen up now the triple tree clamp bolts. And you want to make sure you got your hand on the leg, because after you loosen these, there's nothing to keep it from dropping. And there we go. One out. Set it there for now. And we'll move over to the right side, loosen the lower one, put my hand on the leg, there we go. All right. Got both sides out, so I'm going to set it up on a piece of cardboard and show you how I do the rest. So. Okay, everybody, back again. I got the legs with the lowers and the tubes on the table. I took the springs out. So now I have to pop the caps off from the lower legs. I have a couple of implements here, chisel type pieces with there's a little slot in the lower leg to try to pop the cap off. There we go. The other one. There we go. Got the caps off, we'll set them aside. Now we have to take the seals off. Try to do that with a screwdriver here. There we go, that was easy enough. You don't have to worry about those seals because they're being replaced with the kit. Now there should be a snap ring in there. Yeah, there is. There's also the lower plunger assembly that I'll take out now. I'll take it out of both of them. And the ring, you can take it out with just a straight head screwdriver. Got a little area in it that you can pry it out. There we go. Take the other one out. I put cardboard down on my workbench because already the cardboard's got a lot of oil on it. I tried to empty these out as good as possible, but it's a messy job. And I didn't empty as good as I should have. There we go, we got the clips out. I can slip the legs out. I should be able, oh, there's a round deal on the end of the leg that if you pull up, you should be able to pull that seal out. There we go. Do the same with the other one. There we go. So, here's what it looks like. We're going to be replacing that big, larger seal on both of the legs. So, I'm going to take the time to just clean this all up right now. I'm going to stop the video again. That's about the 5th, 6th time. And then I'll come back to you and show you how I replace all these seals, and then I'll reassemble it and put it back on the bike, and we should be good to go. All right.